Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Skin Connoisseur UK, also known as Miss T Lindo, and this page is everything to do with dermatology and aesthetics. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of nutrition when starting your skincare journey and long-term in having and maintaining healthy skin. So when we talk about skincare, it's very easy for us to pinpoint certain skin conditions such as your acne, rosaceas, hyperpigmentations, eczema, etc., etc. Okay, but what we don't tend to do is focus on the importance of what you're taking into your body, which can then display onto your skin. So when we think about the skin, we do need to consider a holistic approach, especially as health practitioners, and that's going to be the utmost important thing in having and maintaining healthy skin long term. So if you've not been to my channel before, my page is everything to do with dermatology and aesthetics. That's what I'm really interested in. That's what I'm passionate about. So I'm a final year nursing student, and I'm also a qualified advanced aesthetic practitioner. I'm not currently practicing, so please don't email me just yet about treatments that I'm doing. Yeah, so let's get straight into this video. So I recently went to a fabulous exhibit, the Professional Beauty exhibit, which takes place around once a year and hosts lots of talks related to the whole beauty, skin, advanced treatments industry. So one of the talks I went to was based on nutrition, and I thought this does need to be spoken about. So chances are, if you do have a skin condition, particularly something like eczema, this can be based on what you're taking in. So when we think about the importance of the skin, we do need to consider your whole well-being and what you're putting into your body, because that is going to display on your skin. Your skin is a large organ that covers your whole entire body and is often the last to receive any nutritional benefits from anything that you're taking in, whether that be water, your salads, etc., etc. So considering this factor, and also the way that the world has changed and evolved in the way that foods are now produced, you would actually find, particularly with producers in the UK, the values of vitamins aren't as high as they used to be in the previous years. So you can eat your salads and stuff like that, but chances are you're not going to be getting enough of these essential vitamins in order to have the skin looking the way that you might want it to look, or to help manage these conditions like eczema. So with that being said, we can understand that gut health is one of the primary concerns in regard to the skin conditions that we may or may not have. So with this also being said, what you take into your gut is then released into your bloodstream, and this being released into your bloodstream, your skin will eventually take what it needs from it, and this can influence the way the amount of collagen that's produced, the pigmentation of your skin, and also inflammation in your skin, particularly if you do have eczema. So with conditions like eczema as well, if you do have it, you may have realized you will go to your GP and they will give you like a cream, like a topical steroid, for example, and this will work. It will do its job, but what you will find is that once you stop using it, it's going to flare up, and probably even flare up worse. So that's a primary example of why you need to focus on what you're putting in to your body, because if you're not maintaining your internal environment, then there's no way you're going to be able to adequately and sufficiently maintain your external, which is your skin. So that's something that we also need to consider in regards to nutrition and skincare. So a good way around this to ensure that you're receiving enough vitamins, that you can produce good collagen, have good pigment, etc., is to potentially take vitamins or multivitamins. I'm not qualified as yet, so I'm not going to run out there and tell you to run to your local drugstore and buy vitamins, but it is a way around it if that's something that you are open to exploring. So with vitamins, they can be targeted as well. So with this being considered, it can reach the deeper layers of the skin, which can also help the skin around a 24-hour period as well, if you are taking this, at least once a day, depending on what vitamins you get, and basically being a lot more sufficient in helping you to achieve healthy skin. So when considering multivitamins, we have what we call foundation vitamins, and these are like your multivitamins, for example, or your omega-3 or 6. So for example, omega-3 and 6, it actually interacts with the sebum that's produced on the skin. So particularly if you are an acne sufferer, then you should be taking your omega-3, okay, to help regulate the sebum production and not have your skin looking too oily or too clogged up and stuff if you're prone to that. So bear that in mind. Probiotics as well, which you can get from yogurt, your antioxidants, and vitamin A capsules as well. So what I found out, which I actually didn't know, is that when you take vitamin A capsules, so what I didn't know, which I actually found out, which is pretty cool, is that when you take vitamin A capsules, it's actually supposed to reduce the amount of adverse reactions that you would have topically when using a topical vitamin A. So if you do, use your retinols, your tretinoins, retinaldehyde, all that stuff, then you can consider a vitamin as well, which can help with those reactions, as well as giving you the boost from the inside, as well as the boost on, the surface of your skin as well. So that was really interesting to find out. With the foundation vitamins, as mentioned, these are like your primary bases. So whether you're into like your skincare, your hair care, etc., these are like the fundamental vitamins that you should be getting anyway, and that your body should have, in a sufficient amount. So that is something to consider in regards to skincare. So your skincare generally, it should be 50% topical and 50% from the inside, and those two areas working together is what's going to help your skincare 100% across the board. So if you know that you're not getting enough in your diet as you should be, maybe your diet's quite poor. I don't think anyone has a perfect diet nowadays, but if your diet's not the best, maybe you have a very busy job, you don't have time to eat as much as you need to or should, then it may be worth exploring multivitamins to help you with your skin or your skin condition. What I would say as well is, if you can afford it, it might be worth speaking with a dietitian. These people are really great at just making sure that you have the right levels in your body, or what levels you should be at depending on your current circumstance and stuff like that. Blood tests as well from your GP, they're also really handy as well as assessing your hormone levels and stuff like that, because that can also present onto your skin, particularly if you do have a condition known as PCOS, which I've done a previous video about. But hormones, vitamins, they all play a very important role in your skincare. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. Do have a look around at some of my other videos if you liked it, share if you want to, and do subscribe to the channel if you want to and you enjoyed this. I will see you guys soon in my next video. Have an amazing day. Bye.